We got the last week's winner, Soul City. He's our judge for this week. Congratulations to Soul City on the win last week. The beat was dope. It was fire. We got DJ Stress in the house. How you feeling, Stress? How you feeling today, man?
Yep. I apologize to everybody who watched the show last night for my drunkenness. My apologies, people. I love all you. I'm sorry.
You were living your best life, man. We can't hate on that. You're living your best life, okay? It is what it is.
All right. So before I get this, I just want to say that my judging was based off of purely the dopest beats, man. I'm not sugarcoating nothing, man. If your beat was dope, your beat was dope. And the main reason I picked these three was basically it was more based off of arrangement. You know, when I see a bunch of arrangement, when I see a bunch of different things in the track, I know you put your heart out into it. So my third place pick would have been DOC SPLIPH.
DOC SPLIPH. DOC SPLIPH. Damn, the thumbs down gang did not represent today.
Where's Doc, man? I don't know what's up, man. You're probably sleeping. You're probably thought I was just calling you to bother you.
You get a thumbs down for that one, Doc, for not showing up for the call. Thumbs down. Thumbs down, unanimous. No, his beat was dope, man. His beat was dope. I like what he did with the sample.
The second winner would have been Jose AWBSKURE.
AWBSKURE in the house. AWBSKURE represents, man. AWBSKURE never disappoints. Never disappoints, man.
We're gonna try to get on this show every week and shit.
Never disappoints with his production. It's always on point. He always has a good mix. He always pays. I think when I listen to his beats, I look for how he articulates his bass line into the melody, you know what I mean? And that's like, you know, he does that really, really well, and his leveling of his sounds and shit is on point, man.
Oh, thank you. That's what I struggle with the most. My mixes, I'm pretty, insecure about my mixes sometimes, but I'm glad you guys like them,
Alright, and first place definitely goes to Jay Florio.
Jay Florio with the win, first place.
Yeah, my God.
First place.
BEAT CROOK, man.
Absolutely, man.
Yo,
and we got a special announcement for this week's winner. I reached out to Stolen Drums, and he is going to donate his slappy drums, which is some dope sounds. So you will be getting that very, very soon in your inbox. I'll get your email address after the show. Congratulations to you on the win, getting the prize. You know what I'm saying? Congratulations to Doc and Jose. Go ahead, Soul City.
You know what the crazy thing is? They decided to give out prizes only after
So if you are watching this and you're a member of this group, and you have a sample pack or a service that you can help, a producer in this group after they win, by all means, reach out to Chris and donate that service. This challenge was probably one of my favorites because of so many people participated, and everybody really put their foot into it. I heard a lot of really great ones. I can't remember all the names because there were so many. But I was really inspired by this week. I don't know how you guys feel.
Yeah. So the funny thing is that I asked Chris the day before when I was making these beats. I asked him, can the second place and third place winners place for this week's challenge? And all he gave me was a yes. Now, I didn't even know what that meant.
Yeah, they can. That's what I meant.
Because
it's not fair for a person if you didn't win first place that you can't win first place next week. You know what I mean? So it's like,
well, all you gave me was a yes, so I didn't know what to go off of. So I actually went through three different picks. So, and if it was for the stipulation that they couldn't place for this week, it would have been DOC SPLIPH for first place. It would have been Analog U for second place. And it would have been a tie between Martello and Sticks Jones.
Nice.
Yeah, man.
All hard beats. All of them,
man. Yeah, all of them. All of them.
Last night I was blown away.
Those were my favorite. Those were my favorites. My personal favorites. All the ones that Janab just mentioned right now.
Nice.
Those were like the hardest.
Appreciate being a part of that.
Personally, yeah.
I appreciate being a part of that pick, man, because I know that was tough. There was a lot, and there was one that was really, really, really interesting in there to me, and it took me a minute to really get to it. But then after I realized what it was, I appreciated it even more. Was Jarno. Jarno just chopped up the sample and just used the sample. Like, he didn't put any kick snare. He used all elements from the sample. And at first, it kind of caught me off guard. But then when I realized, at that moment that I realized what he did, I was like, yo, that's extremely difficult, and B, extremely creative at the same time. And I thought he did a good job with that. I just want to recognize that.
My beat was a little like that too. This is the first beat that I've made that I didn't add any instrumentation whatsoever. No bass, no nothing. The whole thing was just sample and drums.
It was dope.
Oh, wow.
It was dope, man.
Florial's drums were fucking hard. I'm not gonna lie. Those fucking drums are hard, man.
Thank you.
Jay has a style, man. Jay's got like a style, the Beat Crook, that you can just hear. Like, I feel like now I could listen to 5 or 6 beats like blindfolded, and I could tell which one was the Beat Crook. Like, before I even knew who Jay was, before I even started talking to him on online and shit, and I was seeing some of his beats when I first joined the Producers Corner, I was like, yo, this cat. I'm thinking when I'm listening to the beats, I'm thinking he's in Chicago somewhere between some giant big buildings and shit. Like, he's in the, you know what I mean? And then he's from Australia, and I'm like, yo, this shit blew my mind. Like, the style that he has. Like, yo, kudos to the Beat Crook, man, Jay Florio.
We got buildings.
But you know what I mean. I'm thinking like you're in the city somewhere in the States. Like,
okay, I feel they ain't allowed to have buildings.
But yeah, again, great show this week, Chris. I mean, you were living your best life, but hey,
it was a long show too.
it was a fun show. The vibe of the show was great this week. Again,
shout out to Doc Brass for coming and hanging out with us.
Shout out to Doc Brass. That was dope having him in the house too, man. You got to do more shit with Doc Brass. I think he needs to be like at least once a month. He needs to come through and do like a live set before the show, like an hour before the show or something. Have him just freaking the pads on live. You know what I mean?
He's gonna be starting. He's doing his album, and he's doing it like a comic book.
Okay.
Oh,
And
wow.
he wants to pick a bunch of us to be characters in the comic book.
That's dope.
He's all coming up with ideas.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So he's already working on all that right now, and he's like thinking of, you know what I mean? He's thinking people could come up with their name and have like how they want their character to look and shit. You know what I'm saying? So he's all planning on it, like really doing, like he's starting to do comic book for the Producers Corner and his whole movement at the same time.
Yeah, that would be dope.
That's it.
That would be dope, man.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm down for that, man. Producers Corner, man. That's family. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody
Hell yeah.
that participates. Shout out to Soul City for taking the time to judge. Shout out to Jay. Shout out to AWBSKURE. Shout out to DOC SPLIPH. And special shout out to DJ Stress, who's gonna chill out today and not eat tacos at least for another month.
Hell no. Hell
Need to
no.
relax,
We're not
Chris.
drinking anything.
Yo, I ate like 5 tacos, man. That shit was fucking so good. I'm like, blame it on the alcohol.
Yo, blame it on the alcohol, man. And don't forget to subscribe to the Producers Corner on YouTube. Make sure that you join the Producers Corner Facebook group if you want to get in the challenges. If you're not on Facebook, you can see Chris McManus when he posts the post for the sample challenge. That is public.
Yep.
So even if you're not a Facebook member, you can still get in these challenges. Shout out to everybody that participates again every week. Let's keep the momentum going. Subscribe to the Producers Corner YouTube.
Hit that bell.
That's right, because if you don't hit the
You know
bell,
when we on.
you're not going to know when we're going live with the challenge. Make sure you subscribe to Analog Productions. Hit that bell as well. And we shall see y'all in number 71.